Hi everyone, and it's Jack from Bee Health again, and it's so lovely to be sharing another one of my recipes. So I made this last weekend with my husband. We had a hankering for something sweet but with a bit of chewy and crunch and texture, and we came up with a really terrific chocolate slice for you, which is power packed, full of lots of amazing nutrients, and we're going to add some extra power to it by working with our chocolate Bee Health Collagen today. So we're going to be adding extra protein, essential amino acids that you need to derive from your diet that you can't produce in your body. So let's get started. So we've got here today melted chocolate, dark chocolate, 200 grams of that all ready to go. I've melted that in a double boiler with a little bit of coconut oil to get the consistency right. We don't want it too runny because we are making a bulk slice with this rather than a topping or rather than an icing. So it's still quite thick, but still we're going to be able to work with it. So to this mix today, we are going to be working with some puffed quinoa. So this is a really easy recipe because, again, we're sort of going with equal measures of everything, but we've got 1 cup of puffed quinoa, which, as you can see there, it's a really good substitute instead of using something like rice bubbles, plus it's got extra protein in that as well. So we're going to add that straight into the bowl, like so. And then we're also going to add in our 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts and 1/2 cup of hazelnuts as well. So that's a cup of nuts, but just chop them all up, 1/2 cup of each. That's going in there. And we're also adding in some pistachios as well, if you like those. They've got a nice soft texture, I find, pistachios. So lots of really great nuts today, packed full of protein again. And then we've also got some gorgeous pumpkin seeds, pepita nuts as well. They're really terrific. They're also awesome when you have salads. If you just toast them off in a fry pan for a little while with a little bit of sea salt or with some spices, pepitas become a really nice, yummy just snack on their own. So keep that in mind. Oven roast them as well. And then I've also got in some dried cranberries, which you can see there, which I still had left over from Christmas because, you know, we use a lot of cranberries in our Christmas baking. And as well, that also some goji berries, which are really interesting dried fruit. So they can have sort of like a bit of a sweet and sour taste all at the same time. And they're sort of that little bit of crunch. You've got to be a bit careful when you bite into them because sometimes they can be a little bit hard, so you don't want to crack a tooth or anything. But yeah, it's chewy, but they've got sort of like little seedlets on the inside. And goji berries are really good. They were used more in traditional medicine, and they were fantastic for helping with your eye health and also for the function for kidneys, lungs, your gut. So goji berries have a lot of really wonderful nutritional qualities to them. So in the bowl we go with all of those as well. And then, of course, we are going to add to that 2 scoops of Chocolate Bee Health. So if you have got chocolate at home and you've been wanting another recipe for using your chocolate collagen, this is perfect. You're probably already using it in your beverages, maybe as a before bed drink with your favorite type of milk. And I'm sure that is going really well for you. But this is just another way of getting some more chocolate bee into your diet as well. And then also to that, we are going to add 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, just to bring out some more natural sweetness without adding any sugar. And then, of course, it would not be a Jack's Snaqs recipe if it didn't include some form of peanut butter, which of course it does. So we're going to add that into this mix as well. And then we're going to give it all a massive big scoop up. I always manage to make sure I've still got a little bit left on the spoon so I can have a bit of a dabble on that later on. So we're going to mix all that up together into a wonderful consistency that's just going to be plonked straight onto a slice pan or tray and straight into the fridge or freezer for a good solid couple of hours. It's going to firm up. We're going to put some other little toppings on it as well, which is just going to give it that beautiful extra texture. And it's just going to make the best, easiest slice that is going to be gobbled down by no time at all. slice out of the fridge, and it's turned out really well. A couple of hours in there just to solidify everything together, and look at that beautiful colour. Bring that up closer to you. So you've got all those pistachios, walnuts, hazelnuts, the dried fruit, topped with some flaked coconut, more cranberries, pepitas. That is a really nutritious snack. So much so I'm going to have a bite of it now. So, puff quinoa, nice and crunchy, binds everything together. So that is going to go into the fridge and into bellies very quickly, I would imagine. Great as a lunchbox snack. Take it to work. 3 p.m. snack attack, wonderful, all full of nutrition and great ingredients. I'm sure you've got lying around in the pantry at home, if you like. Some of these recipes, don't forget to subscribe to these videos and Jack Snacks. This one's using our bee chocolate collagen. Get that into your diet. Find out new and wonderful ways that you can cook enjoyably, healthily, and everything that's good for you. I will see you soon. Just a quick tip as well. If you end up with these crumbly bits at the end, which you do inevitably with home-cooked dishes and bakes, don't throw them out. Pop them in a little container, put them in the fridge, because they make really great toppings for yogurts in the morning, or for your overnight oats, or for your smoothie bowls and those sorts of things. So get them in a little container, whack them in the fridge, and use them up. Don't throw them out, because there's all that amazing nutrition, and you've gone through a lot of trouble to make this, so you might as well get as much bang for your buck as you can. So enjoy your new fandangled toppings.